Hey guys, welcome back to Vintage Vibes. It is Sunday night around 7 o'clock. I'm here to get back on with you for the part 2 of 3 videos for the vintage paper bag tutorial. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick up where we left off now. And I'm going to show you how to fix that part that we didn't need, and I apologize for that because that was a lot to worry with on this video, but we're gonna fix it, and I'm gonna show you how to fix it. So I got all my pages prepped, and I'm gonna tell y'all I was talking about my ATG gun yesterday, and y'all, I had some tape. I went in there and found it, and I looked in the same drawer and did not see it. And I went back in there a little bit ago, and I thought to myself, I know I have some tape left. And sure enough, there it was in that same drawer where I looked yesterday. However, so let's get started on part 2 of this video. Now, so what I did was, and I ended up making this one big pocket instead of the little divider pieces because it's the same and it doesn't matter, and you can fit plenty of things in here. Remember, this is the front page, and I found my ribbon. We're going to put that on, but we're going to fix this part here first. So what I did is I took another piece of pattern paper out of the same collection, and I put it on some cardstock, and I've already got it ready, and we're going to put this down in this pocket, okay? And I'm going to show you, and then I have another piece that's going to go on this side, but this piece is going to go on this side, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my breath while I do this, okay? So hopefully this will go down in there without sticking before. I'm going to put some wet glue on it too, so hopefully I can get it in there without it messing up. We keep our fingers crossed. Anytime you paper craft, it's like, you know, it's like you never know sometimes. You never know. You never know. And then especially when you're doing a tutorial, it's like, okay. So, but anyway, so we are going to try. And I think what I'm going to do, all right, is I'm going to put some glue on it and figure out where my top is, because it does have a top. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure, you know, that I put some glue on this to kind of give me a minute to set it down in there. So hopefully, I can get that. But I'm going to show y'all how to fix that. And I could have went ahead and did it last night, you know, but I thought, no, I want to show them how to fix it. Yeah, most people kind of know. If you're a crafter, you kind of know. But anyway, okay, so this piece is ready to go down into that pocket. So what I kind of normally do is I'll take this piece and I'll slide it onto this side that I'm not sticking it to. Does that make sense? So I'll put my front part on, I'll hold it open and I'll put my front part onto this side to slide it all the way in, hopefully. That's what I normally do, and normally it will do. Now, I'm not saying it might not do it this time, but it might show out on me. Hopefully it won't show out on me. Okay, and I'm going to pull it up, hopefully where I can get it to be. But like I said, it don't have to be perfect on there. And then you just kind of go in there and you lay it out. And it kind of goes in there. You see that? If you do it from the opposite side, normally it will do. Normally it will do. Okay, and then I'll just take a bond folder and I go in there and I'll just burnish it down really good, because you know we have that score tape on it, and then I put that glue on it. So yeah, I found my tape that goes in my ATG gun. Okay, so Now look, now that's in there, see? Now, once that piece is in there, okay, and then we're going to put the piece on the other side, and then I'm going to show you how to fix that piece because this has got a sticky on it, so we're going to fix it because I cut out a little piece. So, but anyway, so we got this piece that goes in the pocket. You don't have to put anything in the pocket. If you don't want to put anything in the pocket, that is perfectly okay. But I like to put stuff in there to make it look decorative type thing. So today I met my mother-in-law down at the flea market place. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of neat stuff in it. And I found a couple of little books but y'all, when I do buy books and stuff, I'm thinking, I go for the intention of getting them and tearing them up and using them. But here was my problem with me. I don't want to cut them, and I don't know why I shouldn't be that way. But so what I'm probably going to end up doing, and if they're too good of a deal, I'll show them to you on my next odd and ends video that I'm going to do. Okay, so we got this one ready. So we make sure this is a directional pattern. So we're going to do the same thing, hopefully, with this one. We're just going to try to hold it open and try our best to push it down in there really fast. I'm hoping it'll let me. I'm hoping it'll just let me slide it down in there without it getting stuck. Just keep your fingers crossed, hopefully. Yeah, if you do it really fast and just drop it, it normally will do. Okay. Look at that paper bag. It's going all the way down in there. Y'all, I did not realize that paper bag was still open. Oh my goodness, I'm crazy. Okay, that's going to have to be... Oh goodness. But it worked. See, it worked. See? So now that side's on and in there. So just take your, so normally if you lay it across the other side and you do it really quick, like try not to think about it, and just kind of drop it. And I forgot about this bag being open. Now how crazy is that? So you know what? I mean, I don't think it's going to matter much, because I don't think they're going to open it and do it this way. It could be like a little secret compartment. You could do a secret compartment, y'all. I don't know if I like that, though. I don't think it's going to matter much, because you're not really going to be able to, because it's going to be like this. It's not really going to open up where it'll fall in there or whatever. Okay, so let's do our front and our back cover. Well, no. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, look. I got this little piece, and it's already got some adhesive right there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Okay. And I'm hoping that it's going to fit. I might have to cut it off again. Yeah, do I need to cut that again? Just a little piece. We don't want it to, maybe. We don't want it sticking over, so I'm trying to get it to where I can just stick this on over the adhesive where it doesn't stick out the other side. Yeah, that's good enough. So we just took a circle punch. I just took my same circle punch and just punched a little piece out, and I just kept cutting it down until, I thought it was going to fit. So I'm just going to kind of set this glue like in here, so we can stick that little piece on, because this pocket, you don't want it to, you don't want it to go over your pocket to get, stuck on it or whatever. We don't want that to happen with it, so. And all I'm going to do, I know this is crazy, and if you are one of the ones who wins this, please know that I'm so sorry. But I'm trying to make it better. Okay. And it's fixable. It's not nothing cut in stone. So really all you got to do is lay your pocket over that. But with me and myself, y'all know me. Okay. So the next thing I want to do, if I can, okay, well normally I would put a piece of tape over that. Where's my tape? gun? Oh, I do not know. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm making all this racket. But anyway, but I don't think it'll catch or anything. I think it'll be fine. I don't think that's going to matter too much. Normally I would put a piece of tape over that, but that's okay. I don't think it's going to come up or anything. I think it'll be perfectly fine, just like it is. Yep. I think so. Maybe. No, we don't want to make it too bulky. Okay, so we can go ahead and put our, and I think it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and put our pocket over that piece real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and fix it. That way we can move on from this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yeah, so don't do as I do sometimes, kind of, you know, wait till I get done, and then it all turns out right, but it's just sometimes it's like, oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to cover that up, and see, you'll never really know unless you're watching this video and know that it is kind of there. But see, we fixed it, so it's fine. Everything's good. Yep. Okay, so it's all good. Things can be fixed, because you definitely don't want to start over. You know, that's too much. You don't want to go back and start over at all. So, but anyway, so I hope y'all have been having a good day, and it's been a beautiful day here. It's not been too cold. It's been actually pleasant weather, which has been really good. Okay, so now we're going to put our ribbon pieces on our front and on our back, okay, which is back there, which, you know, makes sense. Okay, so I chose, okay, I do not know what color that is. This is what it says, okay. I'm not sure what that is. Meloc? I don't know. Medic? M-E-D-O-C or M-E-L-O-C? I don't know, but that's from my scrap cabin. That's the color. Now this one is called wintergreen. Okay, so I chose these two colors to go together, and I really think they're pretty. So what we're going to do is we are going to find number one, and I kind of want my ribbon to fall in between, like right there. Okay, so we're just going to put some pieces on. Normally I would go around this whole book, but I'm going to put a piece of lace over that, I think. So I'm just going to kind of back it up kind of as far as I think I need to kind of get a good grip on it. And yes, we're going to use the tape gun, y'all, because I found the tape gun. And it's not working. You see how that thing's trying to act up? Anyway, we're going to, yeah, it's trying to, okay, so we're going to put that piece on there. Okay. I don't know why it wants to act up. Okay, now, so what we're going to do is we're going to take, and I'm trying to decide if I want my red on the bottom, probably so. I'm trying to think, do I want my red piece on the bottom? I still got stuff on my fingers. Okay, I hope I'm in frame. Okay, so I kind of got it right here. So this part, when you're putting on ribbon, okay, I want to make sure that it's kind of, yeah, see, it's going to kind of go down with it just a little bit more. Yep. Just a little bit more. I'm going to make sure it's on there good. Okay, I'm going to go down just a touch more under that. Okay, so basically when you're putting on ribbon, you're going to want to you know, you're going to want this part to be flat on your book, okay? And then what I do is I normally take another piece of tape, okay, and put the other color over the top of it, okay? So let's see. So we're going to lay this one on here. Okay, and we're just going to make sure that it's on there good. And we're going to kind of give it a decent amount. Because, you know, you want it to, like, be able to, you know, close up on your book, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and take our top piece and we're going to go ahead and stick those on really fast. Yeah, so anyway, our book is coming together, y'all. This is so fun. I'm not, you know, I'm not one that does tutorials. You know, I'm not really used to doing them a whole lot. I'm hoping that I can explain them better without having to spend a lot of time. But, you know, I'm trying to manage my time a lot better. I'm not really, you know, been doing tutorials much, so. But I'm trying to, like, you know, get my point across and be helpful and just have fun. It's all about crafting and having fun and, you know, that kind of thing. So, basically, that's all that we want to do, right? Just to encourage each other, have fun, and, yeah, so, anyway, but yeah, like I said, I went out to the flea market, and, I found a couple of cool looking book things. And, you know, one of them's called The Secret Garden, y'all. And it's so cool. And I paid like $5 for it. And, but I'll have to show that to y'all. And then my mother-in-law, like when she came to visit yesterday she came. And she brought, I'm just gonna line that up there just like that. But she brought me a recipe book that's kind of cool. It's not like got colored pictures in it, but it has like almost like a coloring where you can like do your own color. It's like a black and white type pictures, which is kind of cool. And you know, and I thought, well, you know, we can use that, you know, we can use that for, you know, like making your own. And this is one that I would actually, you know, rip out this book, this recipe book, and I would do that with it, and it wouldn't bother me to do that with this one. But and then you can kind of like do your own either watercoloring on it or your acrylic markers or whatever. I'm sure you could do something like that on it. So I thought, ooh, that's not good if I drop that on there, is it? So I thought that would be kind of cool to you know, do that. So yeah, so that's going to be fun, you know, making recipe albums with some of that, you know, and using that and taking it out. It's kind of old looking, kind of vintagey type stuff. So I thought that would be pretty neat to do some of that. So, but yeah, but this little book right here is going to be so pretty. Okay, so we pretty much got it on there pretty good. So there is your, this little part, it's up in there where you can put some secret things. Then you got this pocket, and then you got the pocket across from it. And now we're going to turn it over, and we're going to do our back, okay? So all I do is to get it lined up, I just kind of have my ribbon right here. And I'll just kind of take it and eyeball it. You know, and kind of hopefully get it lined up where it needs to be. And we're going to put this red color again on the bottom of it. Okay, we'll just kind of see if we can't line it up together right here. Yep. And then we'll take it and we'll put this over it for the green piece to kind of help hold it down. Yep. Well, did I do that one right? I don't know. Let's see. I don't think it really matters. We're going to do this the same way. I think I'm in my mind thinking that I need to do it the other way, but that's okay. We don't have to do it that way. Okay, so there you go. So we're going to take these two, and that way we'll get the kind of the same length. But yeah, I love this this stuff here. You get it from My Scrap Cabin shop on Etsy. So it's pretty cool. I love that. A lot of people on that crafts uses that shop. And so anyway, so let's go ahead and do our back piece. So this is our back. We're gonna go ahead and stick the back piece on real quick. Yep, get all this done. It moves pretty quick once you get your act together, and like me, and get it figured out the right way, and don't go through all them added steps that was not necessary. You know, sometimes it's like that though, when you, and especially me when I get to talking. Oh my God, I get distracted, and I'm just like so bad about, you know, not thinking, and then I'm thinking in my mind. And I think what threw me off to do that knot, just because in my sample one, my little one that I made, like that has a notch pocket like that, and I didn't put like those longer pockets on it, and I think that's kind of where I got thrown off from that, is because of that too. So yeah, I think that was part of the problem of what kind of happened with that too. So, but anyway, we're gonna set that on there. Yeah, this is gonna be really pretty. I love this. I love this paper, y'all. So, do y'all make paper bag journals and stuff too? Do y'all like doing that? I mean, I don't know. I think they're pretty cool. I'm gonna make sure it's not sticking over on that side too much. Okay, I think it's fine. All right, and then we're gonna do this one. Yep, I'm going to get this one done. All this tape, y'all. Sometimes I think I wasted it, you know, because I couldn't use my tape gun. But it's the same. I mean, it's basically about the same, because that stuff has gotten pricey. I mean, at Michael, like, you got to have a coupon. And then even if you order it now, I've noticed that it's costs more money, you know, to order it too. So, and I thought, oh my gosh, that stuff is gone up, y'all. And you know, we don't get them good coupons like we used to at Michael's. You know, how they used to have the 40 offs more. And now you're lucky to get a 20 or 30, you know, sometimes. Yeah. So, but anyway, so leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this book. Tell me what you think about it, what you like, you know, about it. And I think it's going to be so pretty, especially when we get it packed for all the goodies that I've picked to go with it. Yeah, I had brought out a lot of stuff. And if you're like me, when you make something, do you just absolutely want to keep it every single time? You know, sometimes I'm like that with some of my stuff that I make. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get rid of that. It's so pretty. But this is going to go into a giveaway when I get to 250. Now, hopefully it won't take too long. You know, I don't really push for subscribers, but I like to do that to, encourage people. Okay, so now we got the front, the back, okay, and we got our inside piece to fill it with goodies. We got that pocket, we got that pocket, and now we got to work on this piece right here. Okay, so number 4 is going to be this pretty little bird. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this tape off of here really fast. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is probably going to have to be in 3 little parts. And y'all, I have got to learn how to do the thumbnail thing. If y'all have any suggestions, I think I have to like take a picture, I guess, from what I'm thinking in my mind. I think I have to kind of take a picture. I'm going to see if this is too big for this. I want to make sure it ain't too big. Okay, I think it's okay. Of what's in my video is something I want to put, and I think you have to kind of add it. If y'all know, please let me know. I mean, I'm going to research it, but they put that paper bag on there in that video last night, and I'm thinking people probably think I am just... But once you click on the video, it goes right into, But I don't know if that will, sometimes people look at things and they probably think, oh my gosh, that might throw some people off or something. I don't know, but I'm just trying to do this to have fun. And, I'm not really trying to do all this fancy stuff, but I do want to do my thumbnails a little bit better. I do want to learn how to do that, because I really, hadn't been doing that. I just kind of let it pick it. It kind of picks it, and usually it does pretty good, but sometimes it don't do very well. That one short that I had on there, it looked like something was coming out of my nose. I don't know what that was, but I do know what it was. It was the shadow from my sun coming in my blind, and it was right on the end of my nose, and I was like, I can't leave that up. I can't leave that up. That would be, some people, you want to turn them off from your channel. So, sometimes you got to think, you got to think about things, and is it even worth leaving it up? But no, if it's that bad, if you don't want somebody thinking she didn't even clean her nose off or she got on here. But anyway, and yes, I talk a lot of mess. I've always been that way. I talk a lot of shenanigans and different things and just, have fun, But anyway, so let's get this glued, this piece on here really quick. Oh my goodness. You just about have to have a driver's license to drive this little glue thing, but it's so good, y'all, because when your glue just keeps coming and coming, you just press this little trigger and you don't have to worry about your glue stopping and getting your glue undone. You know how that was, or how that is, with that, gonna pull this one. Oh, I don't want to pull it over that much. Let's see. As you back up a little bit, it's kind of getting cattywamped, but that's okay. And get a little cattywamped. Now this is really cute. I love this. So pretty. Yeah, and then I'll probably end up maybe, I don't know, maybe do something there. I'm not sure if I'm going to even play with that. This kind of like the paper bag stuff. You want to kind of maybe let it show. Tell me what y'all think. But anyway, so we got that page on, and then I got a page that's going to flip up from here. Then we got one more piece, one more middle. So we already got that ready. This is a really pretty page. Ooh, come on, you got to go first. You are going to go first. But no, we went back to church. Well, I had kind of already been back, but Jaden went for the first time today since his surgery, and so it made me kind of nervous because a lot of the kids have been sick, but I think most of those at church have already, had the flu or whatever, so I think they were all okay, So But anyway, so this is getting to the point. You know, but you can fast forward through whatever. So, you know, some people don't like sitting around watching the videos the whole time because they probably get monotonous. They probably get boring. I try not to make it too boring. I try not to. I try to keep it engaging. Oh, hopefully. You know, it's kind of hard sometimes when you're kind of, you know, talking on here. And there's no other sound coming back at you. You know, you probably in your mind, you're thinking, what do I do next? What do I say next? You know, I've watched some people's videos and they'll just roll it right off. And, you know, they never miss a beat. And I'm just like, well, I'm a big talker now. But sometimes I have to kind of stop and think about things for a minute. Now, on the bottom of this page is going to be a pocket. And I've already cut that. And I've already got that ready. And I can give you the measurement for that. And I don't know if we talked about the measurement on this pockets here, but I will give you those also. Yeah, I try to think of the things that's kind of needs to be talked about. You know, things that are kind of important. Okay. Yeah, but make sure you kind of number, and when you do that, you kind of measure, you know, your each individual page because they're going to be a little different. You know, they're going to be different. And it's always best to write that down, you know, and then put your numbers, kind of number it how you want it. And that way you kind of don't get confused on all that. So, but this is a really pretty page for the middle. I love it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And this glue on my fingers. Yep. Yep. And that's one thing about this gold on these pages. They're not coming off. I love that part of it. Okay, so that is on there. Let's see how many minutes. We are already 32 minutes in. I know crafting takes a minute. You know. I don't want to cut that off too much. I want to fix that little end. It's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. But yep, but that's on. And we're going to find our pocket. Okay, so what did I do with my pocket? It's over here. And I'm going to show y'all. I got some pretty little bits and bobs and different things that I'm going to use throughout this right here. I think, is this my pocket? That is not my pocket. Okay, so I pulled a bunch of stuff from my stash that I thought would work. So I think this is my pocket. Yes, and then I'm gonna make some little books. This comes from Tim Hope. So in the next video, we'll talk about what came from where. Okay, because I have all that sitting over here to the side. This might be my actual flip up piece that I was going to use. Maybe on this page. I don't know. We'll think about it. I'll think about that off camera because it's so much easier to do that. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to give you the measurements of these. Okay, so like I said, this is 3 inches by whatever your length is that you need. Mine is 8 3/4. Okay. And then this pocket over here is 3, and it's the same, 8 3/4. So you got those two. Okay. And see, it's going to start getting a little bit bulky. So that's why you need that little bit of space in between. And it's okay for it to get bulky. Now, this pocket here is going to go here in the middle. Okay. And this was one of the pages. So what I did was I cut this, you know, to fit. So that's like 5.5. And I think, Yeah, so I cut it at 6.5 wide, and I cut it at 4 inches long, so it ended up being 3.5 inch pocket by 5.5 inches wide. So basically you just score 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch on both sides and on your bottom. And then you got to take your scissors and you need to cut that out like from here across that line right there. Just kind of cut a little piece out like that. Kind of miter your corners. And this is where the tape, this is where I need my tape right here, y'all. And you know what? All my tape, of course, it's not even in there. And then you just kind of, you know, bend it up really good. And then we're going to use our bone folder. And I'm going to show you why that I do the tape on the bottom of it, because it keeps it from hanging up. Oh my gosh, I did not want to have to go get tape. But I know it's on the table because I was wrapping Christmas. We still haven't seen some of our family for Christmas, y'all. Can you believe that? So if you can give me like a 2-minute, it may take me that long to run in there and come back. Intermission really quick. I'll be right back, I promise. So we can wrap this part up. But anyway, because I want to show you really quick. Hang tight for 1 second. Alright, I'm coming back. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I got me some tape. Okay, but here's what we got to do first. We got to put some score tape on this real quick. Okay, so I do use this 3/8 of an inch score tape. I love this score tape. You can get this on, I order mine on Amazon. It's called Sook Wang. And I love this tape. And you can get it on scrapbook.com, but I like it off of Amazon too. Okay, so all you're going to do is just take your piece. Okay. And I want to do it where you can see it. And then just kind of put it on there. And just take that and pull it up. And then I always go to the, now this is where it's tricky because I can't hardly see that line. Okay, I'm gonna stick it on there and kind of see it a little bit better. I don't know about y'all, but the lighting at nighttime to me is worse. You know, it must be my eyes. It's probably just me. It's probably my old crazy eyes. Okay, and then stick it on there. Now this is how I do it. Okay, so we stick that on there. Burnish your little ends down really, really good. Okay. And what I do is I take this off the bottom first. And of course, you know me, I'm going to put just in the middle of it. I'm not going to put it toward that edge because it has a tendency of making it pull off or, you know, kind of break. But what I do is I try to line it up, you know, where it's going to be even. And I kind of just take my finger and I just kind of do it again. You know, and sometimes I let a little piece of the bottom show. And I just push it down really good. Okay. And burnish it on really, really good. Now, here's the tricky. Like, it's not really tricky. And I got all this glue on my fingers. And I'm going to tell you a tip for getting this glue off. If you got this glue. Look, just take this little, I don't even know what this thing is called. It's like an adhesive type thing that gets adhesive off. And everybody, you know, I think they even have these now at the Dollar Tree. I don't even remember where I bought this one at, but it's looking kind of ratty. But it still works. But this glue, y'all, well, you just rub this on here. So instead of having to go wash your fingers like a million times when you get this adhesive on your fingers, you just kind of wipe it on this thing and it'll take it off. Yeah, so see, it kind of cleans your fingers up for a minute. And then you just kind of wipe it. It's not going to hurt it. It doesn't stick to nothing. Okay, so you just kind of wipe it off. Now, I take clear tape. That's acid-free tape, okay? And I will take it. And y'all know I had to get the one off the table that ain't open. Oh my goodness. Why are you being so difficult? Lord, I'm about to give up on this one. But no, I put this on here. We're not going to give up. We got to finish it. We got to finish out. This is taking way too much time. But anyway, I don't know why this one's not wanting to pull. Well, let's see. Maybe because they don't have it in the right spot. Oh, Lordy. Okay, people. Here we go. I think that's it. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Oh, my word. Okay, now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of this tape. I'm going to run it right across the bottom of this. Now, you don't want it to show. Okay, you don't want it to show on the outside of your pocket. So make sure you don't go past your little edge right there. Okay, so I'll just kind of cut it off a little bit. And that's going to take care of the problem of your stuff hanging on your pocket. So you just kind of push it down. You put that piece of tape over this piece right here. Okay, before you open this part. See, where you stick this part down, just put that on there. Now, if you want to notch this pocket, you can probably do that. I probably should have did that. I'm probably gonna do that. Okay, so if you want to, you can notch the pocket, which I'm gonna do really fast. So we're gonna kind of just stick it in the middle. This is all on trial and error, people. 5.5 would be 2, and yeah, that would be right. 2 3/4, I think. Okay. Before. Hey, y'all, I'm so backwards today. Okay, so. Now, and you just put a little bit of glue down in the middle, because I found that it's easier. It holds it on better. You know, I know I double work a lot of stuff, but I like to make sure my things are going to stay. They're not going to come up. Because if they, I always say if they come up, it means they pulled them up. Huh. Because there's just no way that this should come up. Huh. There's just no way, you know, unless it gets pulled up. Now, okay, and you don't have to do this, but sometimes I will go in there and with my bone folder and kind of press it down some more. It's not really necessary, but anyway, so we got that part's done. And so what I would do is I will kind of go back through and kind of see, and I think actually instead of that other page, I think I was going to use this yep, as a top piece that will flop up like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. And we're going to say bye here. And I pray y'all had a great day. And I will get back on here with part 3. And I will have the little flat piece here. And then we can kind of decorate it. And maybe think about, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to put anything there. I may just leave it alone and just let it be natural. Because you pretty much, you know, and then we'll find some pretty lace to go on here. can maybe find something to put here. I don't know. It's just kind of trial and error. Just something to do, you know. And then I'm going to pop all the little bips and bobs and things. I'm going to kind of get all those little things worked out. But this is how it's gotten to so far. You know, we got our front, our inside little piece, and our pocket, and our pocket, and our pocket. And this will have a flip up page on it where you can journal here, put a photo, put a flip up where you can maybe journal on the back of that. And then there's your back piece. So it's coming along, starting to look pretty. And then when you get finished with it, you know, after you get your little lace on there, and then you will have this pretty little ribbon that's on here that makes it look really fancy. Okay, so y'all have a good night. I love you all. God loves you more. See you in the next video. Thanks for coming to my channel. Bye.